drip check. Boy better know that everything check. Two steps. Boy better know that it takes 2 steps. We set for reset, but I wanna see my brothers cash that check. You set, then we set. You can only ball when the time is set. They wanna move like me, check. They wanna.
The national Afrobeat superstar producer Andre Vibez. What you saying, brother? How you feeling? Welcome to Drip Check at the Nike store. You wanna go Nike shopping? I mean, I see you came Nike ready.
Always, man.
All right, so let's go. Let's get it. All right. So, I mean, this is where we have like the finest collection of Nikes, you know, out here. And I must say, there's a lot of variety on here, right? It gives you the classic, the contemporary, the stylish, you know, just everything. There's a touch of everything here, right? What would you say has the most memorable experience for you with a Nike here? If you look at this, you say, you know, I've seen a Nike, I just love it. Which one would you say is the most memorable one for you?
I think it's the Air Force Ones.
The Air Force Ones,
yeah.
right?
Been rocking Air Force Ones since like the early 2000s.
Right.
You know, like when Nelly, remember Nelly?
Nelly and Kelly.
Nelly and Kelly. So Nelly, he has this song called Air Force Ones, and that was like the first time I had like that, you know,
the picture of
like Air Force Ones. You know, back then, like when an artist sings about like something, you know, you go look for it and you start rocking it.
I hear that.
So yeah, Air Force Ones was like the first.
Right.
Yeah,
So it has to be one of these ones, I guess. White or black? Which one's your preference?
The white.
The white, right?
Yeah, always.
Nice. I'm also that guy, as you can see. Yeah. I'm that guy too, you know. So, but yeah, if you think about, you know, these Air Maxes, right? Yeah. Which one would you say has the most interesting touch for you? Like in modern day, the new Andre Vibez. Yeah. Which one would you say if you were trying to stand out? You know, if you walk into a place, which one would you go for? Hey, so you like simple but colorful, right?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I like it.
What's it with this one for you?
I just like the color. I like that it's calm. Like it just gives that calm feeling, and it's something I can rock with. Like, you know, I could just wear all black, right, and then wear this. Yeah, I like to play with my fashion like that. I like this a lot.
Oh, nice stuff.
Yeah. I used to wear this. I used to wear something like this when I was younger. So I like this too.
That's dope. That's really dope. Now, let's see. Let's come here. So we have the Metcon and the Pegasus, right? If you're gonna take one from the Metcon and the Pegasus, which one would you go for? Like just something that, you know, maybe if you're going to the gym, you're trying to work out, you're just trying to, you know, just do some really nice stuff with it. Which one would you pick?
All really nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
These ones, right?
Yes.
Dope stuff, some dope stuff. I feel like I can even wear this one to a party, and nobody's really gonna know that, you know, I'm coming from the gym.
Wear this,
you know?
wear shorts.
Looking fly with like some good, really nice Nike socks. Yes, it's gonna slap, right? But quickly, we gotta check out some of these ones. Right? The Nike Dunk.
Bro.
Right. Which one has to be your favorite?
It has to be this. Well, I love this, but this
one,
clean,
right?
Yeah, it's fresh.
Nice.
It's just fresh.
Nice one. Like the color, aesthetics.
Like,
yeah, the way it comes out.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but like this rubber thing.
Right.
Yeah, it's just it's different.
Gives it an extra
one,
touch.
Like this is different.
Yeah.
So
this one has this. It has a layer of rubber.
Rubber. Yeah. On it, and then if you see this part is like more leather.
Yeah. It gives you like the
shiny
classic.
leather.
Yeah. Nice one. But yo, Andre, let's talk real quick, right? I want us to have a conversation real quick. So, let's talk about Andre, who moved from Benin to Lagos, but before then, the son of a famous, legendary musician. like one of the greatest musicians in Nigerian music history, even in African music history.
Yeah.
Alexander Uwaifo is the son of Sir Victor Uwaifo, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about carrying that responsibility on your shoulders, being the son of a famous man who had multiple plaques, multiple awards, multiple recognitions, and you had to live initially under his shadows to become the man that you are.
Yeah. Carrying the responsibility is quite easy right now, because over time I just took time to like also like work on myself and build myself and
Right.
build my brand and my personality.
Right.
And I realized that's what I needed. Right. It doesn't matter. My dad is always going to be my dad. His name is always going to be like, he's going to be who he is. And I'm always going to expect questions like this, do you understand? Because, I mean, he's the source,
Right.
right? And I come from the source. And you can't really like just
Discredit the source.
discredit the source, do you
Right.
understand? So, but I've been able to build like, a name for myself. I'm a man of my own.
True.
And I've made my own like, achievements, right? And yeah, I'm always very grateful, from where I come from, right? I'm grateful for that. I feel like if I didn't have that background, I probably would not be here. Right? Everything I know, like almost everything I know, I learned from my dad. I watched him. I watched the way he worked. I watched the way he controlled like his band. I watched the way he coordinated like things. I watched, how he moved. Like whenever my dad was an achiever, like if he wanted to do something, if he thought about it, the next minute he's doing it.
Wow.
I remember like when I started production. Before I started production, I went to meet him and I told him these are the things I want to do. It wasn't just production. There were other things, production, making music, fashion, and some other business, ideas. And my dad was the person who, like, out of like everything I wrote on my list, he was like, I think you should focus on, production. That should be the first thing you do. And when people tell you, okay, I think you should do this, or I would help you and do this, and they will usually waste time. They will take their time. Maybe it could be one month, it could be a year before they'll be like, okay, you know what, or you have to remind them. My dad isn't that kind of person. He's the person that if he tells you this now, in a couple of hours, or maybe later is the next day, next morning, he will be the one to wake you up and tell you, get up, let's go and do this thing, or I'm taking you to this place. And that's what happened, because after we had that conversation, the next day, he had called somebody, he had called like a sound engineer to come and show me like the basics. And that's how it started for me.
Awesome. I just love that. That seems like a story that you may have to document.
Of
But
course.
because of time, let's just get straight to the achievements, some things that you've been able to achieve on your own, that you say you now own, right? Let's talk about the biggest Afrobeat song in history, produced by Andre Vibes. Like, a lot of you see, it just seems like you don't get as much credit as you deserve for your production work. But that song was the song that changed your life and the life of Rema and the life of your entire families, right? How did that happen? And how do you feel today about that?
I mean, I just always see it as like a divine, thing. Like it was a moment, and I just tapped into it at that time, and the result is what we have right now. About credits, I feel like everything is just about like personality, and if you want to be out there. And when I started to realize that, well, I was too chilled. I was still in the background. I need to like
Get
come
out there,
more.
let people see.
Because if people don't see you, if you don't, blow your trumpet, people won't know what you've done. And once I realized that, I started to do that. It's still a work, I'm still a work in progress, but yeah, I'm getting there. And I feel like more people recognize, what I do now, and yeah, the bank account too.
It's solid.
It's solid.
Yo, bro, I gotta talk about this, right, bro? You recently copped a house, a brand new house,
Yeah.
2 new serious vehicles. They're not just small boy toys.
Yeah.
Like, yo, congratulations on that one. I mean, how does it feel, fulfilling a dream, living and, going to the next level, stepping up in your life how does it feel acquiring a house? I feel like that's the dream for most people, to acquire not just a small house,
Bro.
but hundreds of millions of dollars or naira,
Yeah,
right?
bro.
So yeah, I mean, tell us about that.
Bro, it's surreal. Surreal. I still wake up every day. Before I go to bed and when I wake up, I still just walk around like, and I'm like, yo, this is my house. You know? It's not just any small house. It's like a proper, like, mansion.
Right.
5-bedroom mansion.
That's
Just,
crazy.
Everything. I made sure like the design of the house, was on point.
Interior crazy.
Yeah, the interior is crazy. It's not just about getting a house. It's just how it happened for me. This was just something I've always wanted to have a house. I didn't know it would happen this early, but.
Early, bro. It's
Yeah.
not that early though.
Yeah. I mean, like,
But I feel you. I
yeah,
feel you.
like from when everything started to like pop,
Yeah.
like in my head, early last year, I was still thinking 5 years to 10 years from now. Do you understand? And around October, I just started to like hit me like, I could get a house. And then by November, I woke up one day, I looked for like, these house agents, and I found one. I hit him up, and I was like, let's go look for a house. And where I currently stay now is like the fourth place I saw that
Wow.
we checked out. And when I go into it, I was just like, this is my house.
Nice.
And yeah, it was easy for me to pay, and everything. And I just, it's
Envisioning
crazy.
it,
Yeah.
and bringing it to life,
Yeah,
and then
I've
driving
made it
in
my-
with
I've made
your
it my home
toys.
now, I've built it, like I made a house to my taste, to how I want it to be. So like whenever I just go in, I just feel like, yes, this is my own place.
I love it.
I'm the king of this place.
I love it. Yo, let's tour this place like we're touring your house right now, right? So this is the bedroom. I'm just kidding, but let's check out more stuff right here at the store. Got some nice teas here.
Yeah.
You've got the Air 27C. If you're going to the gym, you're trying to work out, some really nice pants. Yo, some
I love
really,
this.
really nice sweats, right?
Yeah.
I love these ones.
I love this too.
Oh yeah, it's quite thick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's good for certain weathers and all
You
that.
guys go London
Yeah, I know,
when
right?
it's cold.
I
Yeah.
do. And then we've got these ones.
Yeah.
If it's like autumn, the weather is just between warm and cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these are very nice stuff here as well. But what's a typical day in the life of Andre Vibez like? What's a typical day in the life of Andre Vibez as a producer, as a man who's trying to take care of family,
Yeah.
as a man who's trying to take care of business? I know you also have businesses as well.
Yeah.
What's a day in your life like?
A typical day is me just waking up, get on my phone, try to put down ideas, and try to like go through other things I've put down.
Right.
So I always put down things in my notes.
Right.
Right. And I try to just go through that. I go on social media. I try to see what's happening in the world, and then I reach out to my manager, my PA, whatever I need to do that day, or like anything that we've like discussed before and I need to follow up. Like I just need to know what the progress is on like those things that we've talked about. And sometimes I'm just at home all day, taking care of business from there. And then sometimes, but these days I go out more. So because like you said, like I have a couple of businesses now, so I have to go check and just see how everything is going. And if there's anything I need to take care of, I just
Sort
take care.
that.
Yeah, sort it out. So I go out. I go to like place of my businesses and just see what's going on there. Yeah, and then I also get to create, get in the studio and create, just put, yeah, that's
stuff
like
together.
put stuff together.
I love that. I love that. Let's check out more stuff over here.
Yeah.
I'm not particularly sure if you're a color guy. I don't know if you like
No,
colors.
I am. Oh, I am.
Really, you
Yes,
like colors?
yes.
What kind of colors do you like?
I can wear any color.
Any color.
Any color.
So let's
Yeah.
see. What's your favorite color from this section right now?
I mean, I actually like this. Yeah, I like this. Yeah.
Nice. And I see you have these on. It's like your vibe, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hear that. hear
And the
that.
weather is so hot right now. It doesn't
Yeah.
feel. It's not thick, and it's like there's just air, like space to
Free,
breathe. Yeah,
free. You can do
yeah,
whatever you want. I like that too.
yes.
And
Oh,
these
this is
these
cool.
ones are some of my faves. I feel like I just like the design, and it just gives like a very special touch to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we have some really interesting stuff here.
I'd wear this in the house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Nice, and to the beach as well.
to the
So
beach.
you can
You
just
know.
take that vibe. You can
Yeah.
do whatever you want with that one. If you're gonna
Okay.
pick a slide here, if you're gonna pick some slides, a pair of slides,
Hmm.
which one would you go for?
I have a couple of these. I have these.
Wow.
I
So you
have.
have multiple.
Yeah, I have multiple slides. I have these, but a different color.
Right.
So I'll pick. Well, I don't think I have anything like
Like
Ninja.
this.
Yeah,
Like
this.
Ninja.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
I'll
I didn't,
take.
I
Yeah.
didn't, I didn't, I didn't expect you to have any one of those.
Yeah.
But I expect you to have something very priceless, but very small. Something priceless from your dad. What would you say is the most interesting, priceless thing that you have? Something that doesn't necessarily seem like valuable stuff, but from your dad that he passed on to you or you took from you stole.
Like a physical thing.
Yeah, maybe it could be like slides, shoes, anything, wristwatch,
I
anything.
have. I have some of his wristwatches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This was after I passed, so I
Right.
just like picked them. I have a shirt.
Mm.
Shirt is just different. It's like no collar,
Wow.
but it's like with buttons. I have that in my wardrobe. I've worn it twice.
Wow.
What else do I have? I mean, I have his books
Okay.
that he wrote, his autobiography and like other books that I wrote. So every now and then I just, I
Check it
open
out.
them and read. Like
Right.
I've read them before, like many times, but I read them again to just, not forget that memory and
Right.
yeah, just stay, connected to him,
Connected to him.
even if he's not here.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hear that.
Yes.
Um, it's really interesting that you have a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But
And I have his binoculars.
oh yes, but I think I saw that at your
Yeah,
house.
yeah.
Really nice
It's
stuff.
like you're crazy.
That's and you can't really get that anywhere.
You
these
can't.
days,
You can't.
Right?
Mhm.
Special stuff. Let's talk more about Andre Vibez, the producer. You've done a lot of production.
Yeah.
You produced one of the biggest songs in Afrobeat's history, Till Infinity. That's in Calm Down.
Yeah.
You produced Rush by Ira Star. But I think everything started to shift when you produced Ladipo's Feeling with
Feeling.
Buju,
Yes.
now Benson. Tell me about all of these accolades and what do you think that people don't give producers respect for, especially because some of the biggest songs doing the craziest numbers right now are as a result of the creativity and the melody of the production, right? What would you say producers in our modern day, and you in particular, producing those songs, needs to get credit for that you don't?
I think producers, when it comes to credits, I just feel like I don't know, aside you like so basic. First of all, like producers need to get their coins, make sure that like their splits
paid.
and whatever, like it's fair, don't let producers do all the work and work for you and do because we put in a lot of time, and then because producer doesn't necessarily have like a management or like a label, people who can like fight for that person, you take advantage of that. I feel like that's the first thing. Make sure that these producers that you're working with, they are getting paid,
Right.
right? And then it won't be bad for you to like just carry these guys, along. Like when it comes to like shows and
Events,
performance
awards.
events, awards like that. Also give them because we're like the introverts. We're always like indoors. But if you're really cool, just once in a while, just say, oh yo, this thing is coming up. I got you a pass or something like, just come. Yeah, I feel like that's what we need to do.
Nice. Which artist would you say in the Nigerian music industry would you say you have the most interesting relationship with? Like one of the established ones. not like the young ones, like the established ones? Who says your guy, like any day, anytime?
All of them are my guys, but like I don't know, interesting. I don't know. I don't know, cause I feel like me and Magix were cool. We're really cool. Me and Crayon were really cool too. We come through for each other.
I was hoping you would say Don Jazzy, but let's
Don Jazzy is my boss, but yeah, I've
but
learned,
yeah.
yeah,
Let's
yeah,
while we check out some other stuff at the store, let's talk about how you met Don Jazzy, right? By the
yeah,
way, these are some really nice football jerseys. I'm
yeah.
not sure you're a
No,
football
I
guy.
don't. I don't play football.
Yeah.
I don't play
But yeah,
football,
tell me about meeting Don Jazzy. What was that like for you? What was that experience like?
bro. It's crazy, bro. Like I think all I can say is like just meeting Don Jazzy. Even the day I met Don Jazzy, like I saw him, I knew, I don't know, I just had this like feeling, that my life was going to change, was about to change, right? I'm a believer of like, things, happening is like, you know, you have that feeling like something's about to happen in your life, and just take that step. And all of this kind of like happened at a time where I was doing a 9 to 5, and I just started to have a feeling like, man, I'm not supposed to be here.
I know, right?
I quit.
Right.
And I quit, and everybody was surprised. Like, why are you quitting? Why are you going? Like, oh, just chill, find something else. I was like, it's not about me finding anything else. Like, I just know that I'm not supposed to be here. I just need to leave this place and go back to making music again. And 4 months down the line, after I quit my job, Don Jazzy invited me to the studio, and to be honest, I was nervous. I was very nervous, like before I met him, and I met him, and he made me feel very comfortable, and we gisted for like 2 3 hours, just talking like random stuff, just talking, and I just knew, and even while we were talking, I learned so much in that moment, and I knew like the things I heard him say, I just knew that my life is about to change now, because I'm going to put in the work, and I'm going to prove to this guy, the opportunity, and he gave me the opportunity to come to the studio and use his studio anytime, right? So once he gave me that, I just knew that I have to work, I have to put in that work, like this grind, and we will grind and finish. Like if I don't have to sleep, no sleep,
No sleep.
and that's what I did.
And you're here today.
Yeah, and I'm here today.
All right, congratulations on that, my bro. And with that being said, it's time for us to really do some, interesting stuff. It's time for Baffle.
Hey.
I feel like you know the drill already. You're just gonna go around the store
Yeah.
in 30 seconds, and you select, a very, very fashionable piece.
30 seconds.
In 30 seconds, you're gonna pick some shoes, some shirts, some pants, and make sure you like have a very fashionable piece. At the end of the day, we're rating your drip. That's
Okay.
the most important thing. So you have to dress to style. And you're doing that in 30 seconds. Can I have that bag? Thanks. Awesome. So you're gonna take
So
this
this is
bag.
where I'm going to put them.
Exactly.
So like how
30
many?
seconds.
Well, as
Pair of
much
shoes,
as pair of
pair of
shoes.
shoes,
Okay.
a pants, shirt,
Shirt.
maybe if you want a sweater, and then
Cap.
a cap or something. But you have to look fashionable. You're doing that in 30 seconds, all right? 30 seconds. Your time starts now. Let's go.
First one. I need to run because. Okay, pants. I need pants. Shit. Okay.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Oof. Okay. Let's see.
Decent. Decent stuff, right?
Yeah.
Let's see what you got here, bro. So what, you got some blue pants. You got some Air Jordan tees.
Tees, and with the blue to match.
I see
And
that.
then this has the blue too.
Nice.
Clean.
Clean, very, 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 very clean. Let's
Yeah.
see. So you're gonna change it to this,
Okay.
and we'll see what it looks like.
All right.
And we'll rate your drip. All right?
All
Ready
right.
to go?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Let's go.
Lemon set. There will no be a dollar. I said there will no be a dollar. See, there will no be a dollar. All right, it's time for us to rate the drip that Andre Vibez has put on himself together. Right? It's time. I want to do this together. So are you ready? Let's go. Andre, if you're ready, I want you to come out in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Cheers. Aesthetics. Like, bro, you really thought about this, especially with the do-rag,
Yeah.
right? You thought about how it was going to complement your look.
Of
And
course.
I see that. It's actually giving. Bro, you got style, bro. You got style. But what's it for you with fashion, though? I know you're really, really active with fashion. Like, you're really big on fashion. What would you say inspires your creativity as a producer, as a fashion guy? I also know you draw as well, your graphics. You studied visual
Fine
arts.
art,
Yeah, and applied arts in uni. Tell me, what's it about your style? What inspires it?
I just think like it's the whole like my whole like vibe as a creative. Like just being a creative. You're always thinking about things. You're always trying to create something unique and something new.
Right.
And in the process of creating, so like for example, like the way I approach music, right? When I'm approaching making music, like making a beat, I try to make something that not only sounds good but stands out. Like
Right.
the minute you hear it, you just know that like there's something about this beat, and this beat is something that an Andre Vibez will make, right? Everybody has like a signature sound. Like the greats all have like a signature sound, right? So it's the same thing with like just fashion and visual arts and all of that. And I kind of like got all of these from visual arts because that's what like I started with from when I was little. So it's like you're drawing, you're sketching something, you're painting, and you want to create a style. And I also understand how colors, complement each other. So I can see an outfit, I see clothes, and I just know what to throw in.
Absolutely.
And, yeah.
That makes
And
sense.
then another thing is like you have to carry that
Vibe,
the vibe, like
the
the aura.
everything,
Yeah.
with
You just don't wear
confidence.
clothes, because some people they have the drip, but
But
when
they
wear
don't.
it,
They don't
like,
it doesn't ooze.
Yeah, it doesn't ooze like
confidence. Like you
understand?
gotta.
Yeah. So when
Aesthetics.
I wear mine, I just know that I wore something.
Vibes. I love it. I want you to quickly tell us like one grass to grace story, one thing, one encounter that changed your life, and leave us with a word of wisdom.
Grass to grace story. Yeah, plenty. But
Just something
anything.
that just you feel like was a significant point in your life that just switched right for you, and you're thankful for that. And
Bro, so I'd say when I moved to Lagos finally in 2016.
right.
And 2016 wasn't so rough because I just felt like, okay, I just moved and I was just trying to find like my,
Your bearing.
my bearing. But like 2017, bro, bro, I'm not even gonna lie, right? I had a place to stay, a boys' quarter, and I had plans, but it was like everything just fell apart. I got to a point where I couldn't afford to like eat. And I'm not the kind of person to go out and beg people or ask for anything. So I would stay in my house like 2-3 days would pass and I'm just drinking only water.
Wow.
Yeah, drink. It got to a point like because you've not eaten, you're so weak. You start to have headaches. I'll lie down on the floor, and I don't know. Somehow I was just checking my phone. I was like, God, what can I do now? And I was checking, and I started to see like loan apps. That was the first time I realized like there were loan apps, and then I started to apply, and I wasn't successful like the first time because I didn't have like any
Knowledge of it.
yeah,
On how it works.
and you don't have like credit, like you're not credit worthy and everything. So it's like you're new and you're trying to ask, take a loan of 10K and they're not giving you. And then I had to try, 2-3 times, and I was able to get maybe a loan of like 2K, and that's how I started. So I would borrow the money from the app, and I'll use it to buy food. I'll find a way to get the money back, and then I'll pay immediately so that my credits, would go up. And then it went up until I was able to collect like
More loans.
100,000 and
Oof.
something like that. And that's how I was able to even pay rent.
Wow.
I was just collecting money
That's-
and paying
that's-
rent, but it was crazy.
That's actually wild. But thank God you're here now. You're moving from a tenant to a landlord,
A landlord.
like they say. Congratulations to that one. So give us one word of wisdom, just one quote, one mantra you live by, one motto, right?
So whatever you want to do, don't stop. Don't allow the whispers to like distract you from what you want to do. Like I always listen to myself. I listen to what's inside my head, and once I believe that that's the right thing to do, I just
You head on and do it.
Because people have opinions. People, and they might mean well, but like they don't understand where you're coming from or what you're trying to achieve. Not everybody is able to communicate or articulate exactly what they want to do, but like they know it and they believe strongly in their heart that's the right thing to do. So if you feel that way, just do it.
Love it. So take away the
So what I did,
distractions.
just do it.
Just do it. Take away the noise, take away the distractions. And sometimes they mean well, but check your inner tuition and make sure you do what you're supposed to do as you, not as anybody else. Just do it. All right. Thank you so much for stopping by on Drip Check. Hope to see you again soon.
Yes, sir.
Andre Vibez, superstar. We out. All right. We're gonna give you that Nike bag so you can head out of the store in grand style. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
They wanna move like me, check. They wanna ball like me, check. They wanna head to the mall to stunt like me and swear like me, check. They wanna move like me, check. They wanna ball like me, check. They wanna
Yeah, it's all check. Gotta get in Nike.